Hey YouTube, I'm back with more Restoration Angel D&T, and I've been paired for my next round. Let's fight. This is a keep despite the fact that we don't have white mana, because we have double Vial. To be honest, I'd probably keep if it was single Vial too. So we don't want to show the Wasteland turn 1. It shuts off the line of Swords to Plowshares if I draw White Source while also Wastelanding, but otherwise it's fine. Shuffle with the Ponder. I think I'm just going to Wasteland rather than Port here to not give my opponent the opportunity to brainstorm. And I just totally derped and did not play my Aether Vial. We'll see if that ends up mattering. Alright. In all likelihood, it did not end up mattering. Okay, so that's going to resolve. I'm going to do something kind of neat. Doesn't come up a lot. I'm going to activate this. Put in my Flicker Wisp. Flicker Wisp out my Thalia. Reducing the cost of my Swords to Plowshare so I can actually try and remove this. And I succeeded, which is stellar. These are both going to go up. I can't overstate how good my current position is, by the way. Oh, come on, bolt one of my things. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That'll do. That'll do. So presumably we are playing against Rug Delver. So I like Rest in Peace, Council's Judgment, and probably some Path to Exiles. That's probably it. Could consider this because it's good against True Name Nemesis and just makes my smaller threats able to trade with Nimble Mongoose, but I probably won't end up playing that. So I don't like Phyrexian Revokers. Those can go. Recruiter of the Guards are a little bit slow. I will probably junk my Palace Jailer because it's bad against True Name and Nimble Mongoose, despite the fact that it can remove Tarmogoyfs, which can be problematic, or Dreadhorde Arcanist. And Mangara probably also falls into the slow category as well. I suppose there is also a chance that this is not a Delver deck, but that this is like a rug mid-range deck featuring like Renin 6 and maybe some snow stuff or something. So I may need to reevaluate boarding afterwards. We need a second white source, but otherwise the hand's solid. Like we have some mana denial and a good early high impact play. Looking to draw a 1-drop. All right, yeah. Not Delver. Looking to draw a 1-drop or a second white source this turn. What did that Ponder do? Ponder shuffled. If my opponent does not have Renin 6, then Wastelanding here is probably stellar. So I'm going to make that play. It's very punishing if my opponent has Renin 6, but the upside if they don't is huge. Like if that was a shuffle because they were looking for land, it's a big deal. Alright, so that was no shuffle off the Ponder. Kind of feels like that Ponder found the Volcanic Island and they got stuck with whatever the other cards are. See if my opponent Brainstorm locks themselves here. So they do have Ghost Quarter. I feel like the Stoneforge is going to die. So I'm not going to get Batterskull, I'm going to get Sword of Fire and Ice. Decision immediately rewarded. You know, with my opponent fumbling around like this, I might just jam Sanctum Prelate on 1 next turn. I think I'm going to do that. I already played a land, right? Yep. It temporarily shuts off the Source of Plowshares that's in my hand, but this is potentially going to do a devastating amount of damage to whatever my opponent has going on. Slight nuisance, but not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. So this could be Brimaz and hope to spike a land to play and equip the sword next turn. think I like that. Well, I don't think that match is over. But if they've got a handful of 1-drops, maybe it's not worth their time to play it out. We take those. We take those, YouTube.